are listening to the Self-Trust Solution Podcast with Dawn Leday, episode number 93. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into the psychological and motivational benefits of celebrating progress and how it strengthens self-trust and builds momentum. This episode is for you if you tend to breeze past your achievements without really acknowledging them, or if you find yourself struggling to maintain momentum in your goal pursuits. We'll take a look at the psychology of celebration, the motivational boost it provides, building self-trust through celebration, creating emotional resilience, and reinforcing progress. Hey, did you know the number one reason most people don't reach their goals? It's the dialogue in their head. But what if that inner chatter could actually work for you? Download my free ebook and discover how to turn self-talk into your greatest asset on the path to goal success. Get your free copy of Master Your Inner Dialogue now at theselftrustcoach.com. Now on to the episode. Celebration isn't just about marking a milestone. It's a powerful tool that can change the way you approach your goals, setbacks, and successes. It creates a ripple effect of positive reinforcement, dopamine release, and emotional resilience that helps to build self-trust and forward momentum. When you celebrate a win, no matter how big or small, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. Dopamine plays a critical role in motivation and goal pursuit. It tells your brain, hey, this is good, let's keep doing it. This positive reinforcement wires your brain to associate your actions with this reward of acknowledgement, making it easier to stay motivated and continue moving forward. By celebrating, you create a cycle of reward that fuels future actions. Celebrating wins allows you to acknowledge the effort you've put in and helps you stay connected to the present moment rather than constantly chasing the future. Instead of always striving for the next goal and getting lost in the what's next, celebration gives you a reason to pause and reflect. You can give yourself credit where it's due instead of defaulting to judgment or blame when things don't go perfectly. Celebrating pulls you back to appreciate the effort you're giving, regardless of the results. You can't create results, good or bad, without putting off some effort. And so we want to appreciate the effort and learn by celebrating how to encourage ourselves to keep putting forth that effort until we get the result we want, because this deepens your sense of fulfillment in appreciating what you're doing along the way. Celebration also builds emotional resilience. When you celebrate wins, whether they're tiny or monumental, you're essentially fortifying yourself for the inevitable challenges ahead. It's like building an emotional buffer for when things don't go as planned. If you don't take the time to celebrate, you're missing out on the opportunity to store up these positive emotions, which can make setbacks and failures feel even heavier. If we're starting from a place of even neutral or down through judgment and discouragement, when a setback happens, it can be easy to let it take us down even further. And when we've built up this practice of celebrating, when we've been bringing to light the positive, we've been celebrating our efforts and our ability to overcome and to endure, then we have this better fortitude for going through the setbacks, moving through the challenges. When you celebrate, you're building a stronger foundation of this resilience, which will always make the downs easier to accept and manage. Celebrating gives you a more accurate and well rounded picture of your progress. If you're always focusing on what isn't working or on what's taking longer than you expected, you miss all the micro wins that show that you are moving forward. Celebration balances the natural frustrations of goal pursuit by allowing you to see the bigger picture, your overall momentum. These celebrations act as proof points, reminding you that every step counts. Judgment and discouragement can eclipse your wisdom and block the lessons that mistakes, setbacks, and even successes have to offer. But when you celebrate, you actually open the door to all of that wisdom. You open the door to both access your own wisdom and to receive lessons that will contribute to building more wisdom. You allow yourself to connect with your increasing capacity to grow, evolve, and handle both wins and losses with grace. Each celebration affirms that you're expanding your capacity for long term success, that you're expanding your capacity for resilience and growing in greater self trust. You're able to acknowledge that all parts of the journey contribute to a bigger story of accomplishment. And when you're giving airtime, let's call it, to both the challenges, but also the celebrations, the successes, the ability to overcome, when we choose to acknowledge those as wins for the forward, the greater goal, the actual overall achievement of it, we're making it a safe place to move through the goal process, meaning we create more connection with ourselves, which is building that self trust, making us better equipped to move forward and keep going and to keep reaching for larger and greater goals if that's what works for us. What will you take away from today's episode? My goal is for you to see that celebration isn't optional, but an essential part of the process. To recognize that celebration isn't just about reaching a goal, but it's an integral part of the process that keeps you moving towards it. Understand that celebrating regularly builds emotional resilience and helps you stay motivated through challenging moments. Learn how celebration boosts self-trust. Use it to reinforce your belief in your ability to reach the goal, to get there. That belief helps you keep moving forward and connecting to it through celebrating the process. Realize that every small win adds up to the long-term success. Celebrating helps you appreciate that process. You now know why celebrating your wins is such a critical component of success and self-trust. In our next episode, we'll dive into the what, when, and how of celebration. How can you make celebration a regular part of your life and goals? How do you create meaningful moments to reinforce your progress and keep momentum strong? Tune in next week for all the practical strategies to build a celebration habit. Thanks for tuning in to the Self Trust Solution Podcast. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe, share it with a friend, and tune in next week. Until next time, keep trusting yourself and keep moving forward. Are you ready to finally achieve your goals with a simple and effective approach? Join the Self-Trust Lab, our 3E success method to streamline goal success will help you shift limiting beliefs, build a solid goal strategy, and create a roadmap for infallible follow-through. With master-level coaching and personalized guidance, you'll apply these tools and methods to make your goal success inevitable. You'll learn to overcome obstacles, make strategic adjustments, and celebrate every win along the way. Don't miss out on this opportunity to transform your life and how you go after your goals. Sign up today at theselftrustcoach.com/the self trust lab. See you inside.